Hello friends, good to see you all on another video. Today we are going to discuss about rectification of errors. The error can be done by anybody. It can be done by individuals, it can be done by the GST department, GST officials. But how to rectify the same is the issue. Now we are drawing your attention to section 161 of CGST Act 2017. Normally, any mistakes done on the records can be rectified. But under what section, under what provision, who can rectify it, within what time limit we can do this, all those things need to be understood properly. What we get normally from the department? Some intimations, notices, orders, summons, so many other communications we are getting from the GST department, from the GST authorities. There can be some errors in those communications. How to rectify the same? Moto rectification. The officer who issued such notices or intimation or orders can always go back and say, I did a small mistake, I am going to rectify this. He can give you the revision for the orders which he has already issued. This is one way we can look at it. The other one, the person who got affected by the order can always go and request saying that, sir, there is an error apparent on the record, kindly rectify the same. This can also be accepted and can be given a rectification order. This is point number 2. Number 3, any GST official can point it out and ask the officer, the same officer who has issued the orders, to rectify the same. These are the 3 options available to us. Now the question is, what is the mistake on the records? Exactly, mistake evident from the records. There is no clarification or definition for these words under the GST Act. So the clue is taken from the Income Tax Act, section 154. What are the provisions, what are the issues which can be said to be an error? Misreading a clear provision is an error. For example, the clear provision is there and it was misread by the authority who is issuing the orders is an error. Applying an inapplicable provision is an error. Suppose they apply inapplicable provision, that is also an error. Suppose a provision need to be applied for the situation, that is called a mandatory provision. If that is ignored, that is also an error. Suppose if they apply a provision which is not at all related to this particular situation, that is inappropriate provision, if it is applied, that is also an error. Suppose there are certain high court decisions. If the order is given against such decisions or disregard to such decision, it is also an error. Now we have received an order. What we have to do with this? First we have to, within 3 months time, we have to apply for this under section 161 for rectification of the mistake or the error which has happened in the order or the situation or the notice or whatsoever the communication we have received. The officer has got 6 months time to rectify the error. Suppose it's a small mistake like the totaling error, some numbers are jumbled here and there and all, still the officer can rectify it within 2 years of time. Okay, now we have to go with the rule 142(7) of the CGST rules. What it says, when there is a mistake, it is accepted by the department, then how they will accept it? They have to issue a rectification order. It normally comes with DRC 08. That is how it need to be. Assuming that the order or notice is uploaded in the portal, naturally they have to upload the rectified order also in DRC 08 in the same portal, saying that that order is not rectified with this one. Like that they have to mention it very clearly. Rectification need to happen to ensure that complaints are made proper. For an example, if some problem has happened to us, we need to request for the rectification first. Unfortunately, most of us don't read the complete sentences of the order. So, it is better to read the order comfortably in all respects. Ensure that whatever the communication you have received, give it to the proper consultant, ask them to read it in full so that if there is a mistake on it, we can request for a rectification. If you don't do this one, that will become a permanent issue which cannot be rectified. So my humble request to everyone listening to this video must ensure read every communication from the department properly. Ensure to read it with the consultant or the technical person who are capable of finding the errors in it. Hope you enjoyed this video. Communicate this video to all your friends who are all in need of such advice. You can like our channel, click the bell icon, subscribe it, share this video with your friends. We'll meet you next video. Thank you very much.